Hey y'all, we're gonna get us a reading for the sign of Leo. As you know, I've already began my pre-shuffle before I press the record button, so I'm gonna cut the deck and we're gonna get into it with the main energy for the sign of Leo. Now Leo, bottom of the deck, we got ascending. So somebody is growing out of a situation is what I'm hearing. Somebody may have gained some type of enlightenment, and again, it's going about something more in like a nurturing manner, tending to their self, the things around them. First things first is more so what I'm hearing. But yeah, there's some type of ascension taking place, wings being spread. First card out, we have community in the reverse. So it's given that it may be a group of people that are at some type of disagreement or something like that. You may be outgrowing a certain mindset that a group of people that you once were surrounding yourself around, or a group of people who you once agreed with, you no longer agree with. You got an Ice Queen energy, which came out with the ending. So you may be putting the ending to some type of Ice Queen energy, or you may have some type of mental clarity or understanding, clear thinking when it comes to this ending. It's something about ending life cycles or something like that is more so what I'm getting. Because again, with this wall speaks of a blockage, a cut off that was more so, you know what I mean, on a road. So again, someone happened to go another route. You have imprisonment. So someone may feel restricted. That may be justice for the situation. You might actually have someone who's bound or someone who's in prison when it comes to these endings, locked in with these endings. And it's giving me that somebody might be under some form of judgment or something like that. This also speaks of, again, like institutions, the way that somebody is taught, their structure. You got family in the reverse. So it's giving me that something is not complete when it comes to a family. You have a family that's in the reverse right next to this courthouse energy. It's some type of teachings or something like that is what I'm hearing. When you have pathway. So yeah, it's making me feel like somebody may have taken some type of action on their own or something like that, and their family is saying that this is not how they taught this person or something like that. Yeah, because you have this pathway and some type of awakening taking place. Somebody being shocked or somebody being, It's like coming to an understanding, but it's like all of a sudden, you know, some type of, I just keep getting understanding. But again, this is justice for the situation. It's the truth of a situation, the honesty of a situation. It's the path that someone else chose is what I'm getting. What's this community in the reverse? You have a thief. So with this community in the reverse, these people did not agree, or people don't agree with somebody trying to take something. This may have had something to do with some type of partnership or relationship or something like that. You have a child energy and thoughts in the reverse. So this child energy is going to speak of like somebody's new beginnings is more so what I'm getting from this. Something is more so being exposed or, you know, coming to the surface when it comes. And it gives that it's something that somebody did not think about, you know. And what it's giving me with that energy is like somebody more so felt like they had covered all bases. They felt like they had covered all, you know, dynamics of a situation. And yeah, no, they going through an inner tower. You got this King of Pentacles. This rich guy energy, which may be having some type of endings when it comes to them being seen as this stable person or this stable position. Yeah, because with this concern, they feel like it's only a matter of time before something is going to take place. Somebody is nervous or something. What is they nerve? You got manipulation in the reverse. So they were not able to manipulate you in a situation, or somebody was not able to manipulate a situation. They weren't able to get somebody to see something in their way. And with this bliss in the reverse, like they are unhappy or something like that. It's something about somebody lacking direction, like not knowing what to do. Give me them one at a time, Spirit. I don't even want to look at. Yeah, not necessarily knowing what to do. Because something didn't work. What's this bliss in the reverse? You have ascending. So somebody is upset about an ascension? Or some type of enlightenment, some type of growth. What is this? What is this? Ascending what? Okay, look, say you gonna read them then. You got change, conflict, and relationship. So there may have been a change to somebody's position or something like that in a relationship. You got third party on the bottom of the deck. Somebody may have had to go about something like in a different manner, or go about it differently than how they were going about it before, due to them having conflict, like with something unexpected. This speaks of karma, you know, life cycles, again, a fated event, yet something that was unpredicted when it comes to this relationship energy and this emperor. So it's something with some type of rules or guidelines or something like that. Like something changed for a thief. And that's why they got conflict, because with this new beginning in the reverse, again, they were stuck on same as karmic cycle that they was in when it came to these relationships or something like that. Give me one more on this ascension. You got a priest. So ascending, a priest. Somebody may be ascending to being some type of spiritual leader or something like that. Having a church of their own, or some about a congregation, some about a group of people on their own. And again, it's speaking of influence, like a leader, somebody very strong, courageous, somebody seen as like the go-to person or something like that. Like they have some type of insight or something. What's this Ice Queen energy about? You got moving on, which was the only card that flipped when it came to this thief energy. But then you have actual money with occupation. So somebody wanted to get paid. They wanted to get paid is what it is. You know what I mean, Leo? And they was trying to move on, like they was trying to take something. Again, with this Ice Queen energy, somebody has the mental clarity that somebody was trying to take something and then go on about their way. You know, when it came to this partnership or whatever it was. And it was some type of actual money, you know, that somebody was trying to justify, or actual money that somebody was trying to go after. When it came to this new beginning being in a reverse. Like it's some type of old mentality is what I'm getting when it came to this occupation. So this actual money for a job. It's like somebody's thoughts really wasn't even there for a situation. Look, you have evil eye and expectation. So somebody was evil eyeing another person's job. When it came to this rich guy energy, somebody wanted something to end with this King of Pentacles. And now they concerned due to whatever it was that they was expecting. This expectation. Somebody was expecting another person to get karma. You got a divine masculine. Somebody who was trying to manifest something. But you have manipulation in the reverse. They weren't able to manipulate anything. Somebody was expecting to be a divine masculine is what it's giving me. Like maybe a ascension or something like that. But you have blocked access when it comes to this bliss being in the reverse. Like somebody is unhappy because they're not able to maneuver the way that they chose to maneuver or choose to maneuver with this divinity. Or they weren't able to manifest something. Something was hidden. Again, remember I said somebody was unaware of something. What is this no access? You got entity attachment when it comes to this priest energy. Damn, so you got an entity attachment, ascending, black access, entity attachment. Give me one more. What is this? You got rising star and protection. So it's somewhat somebody trying to attach a negative energy onto another person when it came to them ascending or something like that. And you have this rising star energy. Yeah. A priest. Somebody who's more so balancing energy out. This may be a healer. Somebody who's on the rise, like in some type of spotlight, maybe speaking about something. When it comes to this priest, it's something with somebody being a natural leader or something like that, though. And again, something going on for a long enough amount of time, like somebody learning to be sensible or something. And you have protection when it comes to these endings, because we got death magic on the bottom of the deck. So it's something about, again, a road ending when it came to the protection with this moving on in this thief. You got please help poverty when it comes to somebody actual money. Because they wasn't getting a new beginning. So whatever it was that somebody had already accumulated or got together, conjured, whatever the hell it is that they did, you know what I mean, to get what it was that they was looking for right now is like what they have. It's giving this impoverished, like this lack, this wherever it is. They got to handle that now. Because somebody was more so using you to protect them from this lack mentality. They was using you, you know what I mean, for this actually, like in this past life type shit. And I'm only going to say past life because, again, you know, this is speaking of a rebirth, this new beginning and different things like that. But they was, yeah. Look, false. When it came to their position, their occupation, their job, somebody lied. They were unfair. It says documents, info, statements, agreements. Like, yeah. They held up a complete facade. House in the reverse. Something was very unstable. There was actually somewhere evil eyeing shit. There was actually somewhere in day-to-day energy hoping you don't get it. You ain't gonna get it. I hope you don't get it. Yeah. They lied about somebody's stability, though. They lied about somebody's foundation. Because they felt a certain type of way. They wanted to present themselves as being seen a certain type of way. Look, you got a karmic masculine, which tried to slide in on the cross, you know, the rising star priest energy. But we know that ain't that. Coming out clarifying this house being in the reverse. Somebody had some type of distorted energy. And they sure that they finna get their ass tossed up. They sure that they finna get some type of karma and some type of endings when it comes to this distorted energy. Got somebody concerned. Because they know what time it is. Ice King in the reverse when it comes to this rising star. This divine. Somebody, for one, they pissed off, right? Super pissed off. They mean. They trying to think their way out of something. But somebody, like, they can't. They can't. They lacking the mental clarity that it is that they need. Because they was trying to manifest some type of divinity or something like that. But they wasn't able to manipulate a situation. What's this Ice King in the reverse? Right. Cards getting heavy in this one. You got distant future, karma, surprise, lust. So somebody was being real lustful, right? Real toxic. You know what I mean? It seems like they may have had an issue with fighting the temptation and different things like that. Somebody was in some type of self-destructive behavior that they were supposed to balance out, right? And it's like they authentically surprised with the karma, like with the boomerang effect, with the way something is playing out when it's making the block. You know what I mean? Like with this distant future, like coming up. It's something about the path, the road that somebody is having to take along. Again, like having to really do some soul searching, having to go internal, having to talk to themselves, having to talk to God. You know what I mean? Whoever it is that they want to get with, they happen to get with them. Because with this lustful energy, this Ice King energy in the reverse, and this blocked access is given that you may have cut off some type of sexual desires that you had towards somebody or something like that. Like really stop fooling with somebody or something, you know. And it's something with somebody being surprised, like really being surprised, really being taken aback by some type of entity attachment when it comes to this ascending, because they overdid something. Again, and the karma is like you stepping into position, or somebody stepping into position when it comes to this rising star energy. Like somebody took a risk and it's actually paying off for them or something like that. And somebody is authentically surprised. Surprised in more ways than one. Because again, so they know that they bound when it comes to this upcoming like energy, again, this path, because it's some type of protection. Some type of protection that has left them due to them trying to be in this thief energy. Oh, and you got divine feminine. Somebody needs help. They need your help. It's something with you being able to provide this protection or something like that to somebody. It might be some type of inner knowing that you know, some type of sacred energy. I'm telling you, the cards feel different. Look, you got abuse, work, labor, and efforts. That's what somebody was doing. Divine feminine abuse. That was some type of lies that somebody told on you. Somebody said that you were abusing your position. You was abusing your divinity. You was abusing your gifts. You was like somebody just lied about you, period. They lied about you, period. And they didn't think something all the way through. Because when it comes to the work, labor, and efforts, all the energy that they was putting into something, you still got the house in the reverse. The house is on its head. Something is very unstable. It ain't secure. Opposition. Right. Somebody was working with an op. They was working with an opposing energy when it came to this karmic masculine. You knew that. It's something weird. Like you may have even expected that or something. It sparked somebody's concern. Look, rich girl energy. Somebody was opposing your work. This Ice King energy in the reverse. Somebody who thought they was smart. They thought that they was divine. They thought they had some type of guidance in order to be able to manipulate a situation. What's this rich girl energy going on? There's something about you having a new perspective. A new understanding. Look, this lust energy, they was trying to access your chakras. And they still in awe with you. They surprised. They taken back by you. Because how that happened? It's something with the influence. I'm telling you, they thought that they had successfully influenced you in a way. In a way that it would throw your stability off or something like that. With this chakras, though, this really speaks of somebody targeting your energy centers or something like that with this lustful energy. Somebody was really after your sacral chakra. It's something about the work that you do, your ability to create, produce, or something like that. And again, it's all because they admired you or something like that. Admired what you could do on your own. Look, love spell. Karma. Rising star. Priest. Somebody tried to manipulate your emotions. And the karma for that is you more so stepping into position of being a rising star. You heal something, you alchemize something, you balance something out. It speaks of somebody, blocked access entity. Hey, we gonna see. Because this entity, the way he came out so quick and the way he's sitting out here, we damn sure know for sure he's here. But it's given like somebody, ascended an entity attachment. Like somebody tried to throw a monkey wrench somewhere and a person was able to jump over it and continue to go. And when you popped up, you know what I mean? It's like they surprised. Like what Kevin Hart say, hey, look who's alive type shit. Like it seemed like they really surprised. Like, oh my goodness. You know what I mean? Because it's something with some type of love spell. What it is you got abundance sideways. Okay. So you weren't supposed to be able to ascend, or somebody was not supposed to be able to ascend in the situation. It really gives like somebody money or something like that is supposed to be affected. You like not being able to get paid for doing something you love or something like that. Some type of weird ass energy. Queen of Wands was on the bottom of the deck. What's this courthouse energy about? You got conflict and a love offer. So somebody is being judged for some type of conflict that they may have presented when it came to this divine feminine. And trying to put somebody in some type of impoverished, like, I was going to say mindset. So they may have done some type of projecting or something like that. Ain't no spell word did come out on the table. So it is what it is. They may have been razzling, dazzling your ass, trying to throw you off. Affect your mental. But they having conflict when it comes to this love offer. Again, due to you being this divine feminine, due to you already understanding. You got healer in the reverse when it comes to this abuse. So they trying to give you a love offer, get you to team up with them. That way they could justify like this healer being in the reverse, or justify you not being a healer. It's almost like a wanting to demote your status, or somebody wanting you to drop your rank or some shit like that. You know? Give you an offer that you can't alchemize type thing. Because they want to be like, it's something with some type of misuse, or again, isolation, like pointing something out. It's some type of scarred energy though, like with this healer in a reverse, because that's still the 80, you know what I mean? That's going to be the 8, that's going to be the strength card, that's your energy all day. But with it being in the reverse, that speaks of insecurities, you know what I mean? Like a weak leader. You know, that's what somebody was trying to make an offer to, like make you an offer of, here, take this, you know what I mean, and then throw your shit completely off or something like that. And you have divination, you know, when it comes to the work, labor, and efforts of throwing something off. So somebody may have went about something in a spiritual way in order to, you know, control this or throw something off. Yeah, legal when it comes to this rising star energy, to try to obtain something in a legal way. See, what it is somebody was trying to avoid getting karma for the actions that they was taking, because they know they was on some whole shit, you know. And with this divination, like, if somebody tried to more so find spiritual ways or a different way, again, that they can go about it, move forward, gain control of a situation, they tried to integrate things together, you know what I mean. Put together a mud house is what I heard. But shit, they thought something was gonna work, you know. Again, legally. Be an opposition. That's what I'm saying when it came to this karmic masculine, this distorted masculine energy. They want to justify this shit. Moving forward, it's something about you legally being an empress, though. What is this? What's this legal? Right, Queen of Wands, when it comes to this priest, high priest, rising star energy. Illegally, this Queen of Wands, single, sexy, successful, right next to this rich girl energy. Somebody is stable due to, it's kind of like having, it's the beauty and the stability, but see, the stability is going all the way around the board, because it's giving me like beauty and brains as well too. It's something with your ability to do something on your own. Look, animosity validated. Somebody is pissed off about your validation. They have animosity about your chakras, your energy, like the way that you are able to use it. It's harnessed it is what I'm hearing. It's something about the way that you are able to use your energy, regenerate your energy. Somebody is stuck. Because you see, even on this animosity card, like, it's red, orange, and yellow. Baby, that's them first 3 chakras. They stuck all, you know what, they in the basement type shit. With this lustful energy, these desires. That's that incubus, succubus energy again. But some of them been validated when it comes to, again, your happiness, or it's something with them being admired, like feeling inspired. Feeling inspired. Because they surprised. Like, It's giving me the feel like of somebody knowing that they could do something and then trying to take action and it's just not working on you. So then they're surprised of, again, the authority or the position, like, and they feel a certain type of way about it or something like that. But again, like I said, they shouldn't have been bullshitting around the way they was bullshitting around. You have a mature woman in the reverse. What next to the love spell? That's what that love spell was for. Man's trying to flip your ass upside down, make you very insecure, make you codependent, infertile, not nurturing, like very lackluster. Somebody just wanted you real blah. You know what I mean? And they appear in this boss energy, or shit. If this is you, then in all actuality, that's the position you hold. But yeah, what is this family in the reverse for? You got transition in the reverse and high honor in the reverse. So something is not ending when it comes to this low rank or something. Again, like I said. Yeah, that's why this person is having some type of conflict. And with this family energy, is really giving me something being anchored in. Like getting something established. Somebody wasn't able to get something, again, established with you. It's some type of joint foundation or some type of established energy. Like somebody wasn't able to anchor something in with this transition in the reverse again, and they weren't able to lay it to rest either or something like that. This speaks of, again, some type of conflict due to somebody being fearful of change. So doing the same shit, like having different chances and still repeating the same shit, same behaviors. But you have high honor in the reverse when it comes to this love offer. And that's why I was saying to you, if you accept this offer from this person, it's going to drop your rank. It says it right here. High honor in the reverse. Partnership, divine feminine, please help. Actual money, child in the reverse, baby. You ain't growing shit. Ain't no new beginnings. Ain't no none of that. Accept that love offer if you want to. I don't care how pretty, sparkly. Look, twin flame energy. That's what I'm saying. Healer right next to the healer in the reverse. Baby, please go ahead. Get your ass that on your head if you want to, Leo. Go ahead. Do it. I dare you to do it. Triple dog, double dare your ass to do it. Get sat down. This twin flame energy speaks of somebody who, 2 people who mirror each other. You know what I mean? Like they share the same feelings, share the same emotions. But we also know that that twin flame energy can be like a runner-chaser dynamic. All of that shit just, hey, it can get wild. But with that healer in the reverse, like it's, yeah, nah. It's like something is not able to be healed. Whatever type of mistreatment or abuse, something somebody went through. And I can't say that it's not able to be healed. What I can say is that you're not able to heal it for them. So if they not willing to, you know what I mean, shit, put on they best foot forward or put on they boots, you know what I mean, pull them all the way up by the straps and go on about their shit, I don't know what to tell them. I would tell you either outside, or you could sacrifice yourself for them if you want to, but shit, that's what they banking on. They want you to sacrifice yourself type of shit. Look, I'm bothered. They bothered as hell by the validation that you got. Twin flame energy, they bothered. because they fully aware of the fact that you understand that. Again, when it comes to this divination, it's whatever it is that is being said to them, whatever it is that they are seeing when it comes to this work, labor, and efforts, you know what I mean, with this house being in the reverse. They bothered. They feel a certain type of way. Why they bothered? It's something about somebody lacking direction. They don't know which way to go. Look, achievements. They want to talk to you about your achievements or something like that. It's something with some type of success that you have. If you have some type of court issues or legal issues going on, maybe you have won, you know what I mean, the legal issues against some type of opposing energy. Either way it goes, somebody want to talk to you. Moving forward. It's something about how to leave something behind or how to regain control of a situation. It's something with the achievement. Somebody is also bothered with you, like, actually saying something, speaking on something. It's 77 right here. You got a message of concern, relationship, self-love. So if somebody want to talk about some type of message of concern or something like that they receive, some type of notification or something, moving forward, which caused a tower to somebody's chakras or caused a tower to somebody's energy. It caused a breakdown or something to somebody's energy. Somebody it's again, they feeling different or they viewing the situation differently than before. They gotta let something go. Look, you got that lust energy and this Jezebel energy, this incubus, succubus energy. So that's what I'm saying. Tarot, you know, feminine, masculine energy shit, you're going to have to flip or switch them roles. But it's something about a relationship that was actually validated or something was trusted. Should have been trusted. Some type of structure or something like that. A relationship with self-love. So it's given, again, whatever area it was that they tried to break you when they tried to attach themselves to your energy. It's like the relationship that you have with self-love, like this temperance energy, you're balancing out. It also speaks of like your spirit team, different things like that. You know what I mean? Like something was not broken when it came to a love spell. It can't be broken with a love spell or some type of spiritual influence or something like that. When it comes to this mature woman in the reverse. Yeah, somebody was obsessed with you appearing in some type of Jezebel energy or being some type of Jezebel or, again, promiscuous energy, like along your pathway or something like that. What is... You got a ritual, travel in the reverse, manifestations in the reverse. So, baby, a ritual didn't go no farther than wherever the hell they did it at. And you got a health concern. Something is backfiring on somebody, making somebody sick. Somebody is, I don't know. That may be this emperor. Somebody may be dehydrated or something like that. I just keep hearing feeling drained. But when it comes to this pathway, right, this influence that somebody had on this pathway, you got 88 up here too. Again, that boomerang energy, what goes around comes around. Somebody had a certain way that they was trying to do something when it came to this transition in the reverse. Again, that's why they having conflict. They were supposed to adopt a different way, learn a different method or something like that. You have travel in the reverse when it came to this high honor in the reverse. So they got the same shit that they only ever got. You know what I mean? Again, like I said, with that lifetime energy, it's giving me like somebody continuously doing the same shit with this manifestation in the reverse and not being able to manifest some type of twin flame energy. With this healer in the reverse. Again, it's like a not being able to heal some type of abuse. It's some type of something somebody not thinking of, or somebody trying to suppress, something somebody is trying to dismiss, or something like that. It's like only trying to pay attention to what they want to pay attention to. What's this? Manifestation in the reverse. The nice guy is what came out in the reverse, and you have unexpected money. So with this nice guy in the reverse, this is the one that's bothered, right? Because something didn't manifest for this nice guy. Somebody thought that they had took the steps, the proper steps, what they were taught, what they were shown. They've seen it be successful. It was being successful for them before. You know what I mean? So again, they felt like they had exactly what it is that they needed to do down pat. And baby, I'm telling you, you kept on trying to tell this person that you was different or something like that. But shit, I don't know if it's just now getting through to them. Shit, if it will ever get through to them, or if it's, you know what I mean? I don't know what this shit is. Yeah. But something didn't manifest. And this King of Cups in the reverse is mad as hell. Somebody is very moody. Somebody is being very mean. Not compassionate at all. Not trying to be understanding. No, none of that. Somebody is, they in their body. They bothered by whatever it is with this reader, this divination, whatever it is that they, you know what I mean, whoever they went to. It's giving me somebody might have a personal reader. They might have somebody that know how to pull some cards or something like that. But shit, somebody else is unstable too. This whole unstable too. There it is, a whole lot of evil eye and confusion. It's, you know what I mean, shit all over the place. What is this unexpected money when it comes to these achievements? You got to change when it came to ancestors. Some type of communication changed with this isolation. Somebody was put in, it's even still giving me like a rebirth energy. Somebody may have changed jobs, changed positions, changed looks, changed something. With this ancestors giving this new perspective or something like that. Somebody may have changed the way that they speak, changed the way that they communicate. It's something about some type of communication, talking. Speaking to somebody. And these answers, okay, so somebody may have got some type of notification from their ancestors, or you may have been notified, you know what I mean, from your ancestors about this animosity via like your energy. You could feel something. You knew to block somebody off when it came to some type of lustful energy or something like that. With this bliss in the reverse, that something was going to lead to some type of unhappiness. You got emotional pain when it comes to the ancestors in this relationship. So it's given that your ancestors was feeling a certain type of way about this relationship. And it was validated by some type of it's something with, again, the way that somebody was inspiring another person. With this entity attachment, like somebody, I don't know if you didn't know how to spot a demon, or if you didn't know, you know what I mean? Again, how to spot a demon. Or what exactly they feel like in different... Yeah, okay. It's something you was tied to that you didn't know. Look, rising star Jezebel energy with this entity attachment. I'm telling you, trying to tag that ass both ways. It's been a breakdown, though. Look, emotional pain to the Jezebel, baby, because you chose to love yourself. Look, with that mature woman in the reverse and that love spell. The karma is you being in the rising star. You done exceeded all of that shit. Jezebel, self-love. What this priest talking about? Starseed, energy, destruction. Queen of Cups, Starseed, destruction. Somebody did some type of, look, voodoo, baby. I was just finna say, somebody did some type of spell work. Somebody was trying to cause some type of destruction. They went to this priest, or they went to somebody. They had somebody do something, do some work. Or shit, that priest, the one that did it again, now they confused and surprised and you know what I mean? Because they was living in a fucking illusion. Now they awakening. Still out here over this priest. Look, bondage. That is goofy ass stuck when it came to this ritual, whatever it was that it kept on doing over and over and over again, refusing to let this cycle close, refusing to lay something to rest. They having conflict now along the pathway because you was protected when it came to you moving on from this thief energy. Starseed wanted to come out. Look. It's something about the influence of a starseed. The bravery of a starseed when it came to this travel. In the reverse, karma, abundance in the reverse, manifestation in the reverse when it comes to this twin flame energy, this mirroring energy. Somebody can't heal that shit. They abused something and then they lied about it when it came to, again, they job, like not thinking, look, you got voodoo when it comes to somebody abundance in the reverse. That's what I'm saying. Somebody is not being a nice guy. They actually bothered by some type of divination work that you doing. And I get it because I'm tapped in and I can feel you watching me trying to throw that stability off. That's what it is because they evil eye. And somebody wants your stability. Want my stability. Want the stability is what it is. And they trying to throw that shit off, but it ain't working. Because they trying to affect it on an energetic level, not knowing that it's your authentic energy. How they gonna throw some fake shit at some real shit and expect it to succeed? Give me more on this voodoo. Real love, right. Not knowing that they ain't getting the abundance because it comes from this voodoo, this ritualistic rites that somebody have, this rank that somebody have on the spirit. Yeah. It ain't just them. Look, jealous and animosity when it comes to this rising star energy. Somebody want that to change. They want to have a conversation with you about this change. Somebody feel like you got something that belongs to them. There's somebody in some type of toxic energy, though. Again. Look, surprise, love spell, karma, third party when it comes to these ancestors. Third party sitch. Somebody is jealous about this third party sitch when it comes to these ancestors, the help that you get. That's what they jealous about. Play in the background. Somebody got to sacrifice some type of third party or had to sacrifice something. They had to let go of something. You got 12-12 right here. That's still going to be 33. 3-3. Whatever it is. This Empress energy. Notification, animosity about somebody energy centers, lust, these sexual desires that somebody had with this toxic shit, yeah, being blocked off. They not happy about that. Look, rising star with a gift, baby. That's the only thing that done touched this rising star that actually makes sense outside of all this hating ass shit. Hate. Even the motherfucking third party. Everybody feel like you got something that belongs to them, but ain't nobody put in no motherfucking work in order to get to where it is that you at, in order to get to where it is that you going. But they feel a certain type of way about the work that you done put in. That shit don't even make no sense. Whole bunch of Looney Tunes. And now they goofy ass stuck with these entity attachments when it comes to this ascending. That's what they wanted to pull up. That's what they want to conjure. Like, third party gift. These ancestors gave you a gift, which is causing emotional pain for somebody. To have this relationship again is some type of breakdown due to the way that they thought something was going to go, the way that they was taught. Look, abandonment. Jezebel energy. A gift of abandonment. You gain some type of enlightenment about a gift, some type of understanding about this third party and walk the fuck out. That's karma. That's what was unpredicted. And it put a tower to this Jezebel energy. Them being able to attach whatever damn entity that they got working with them onto you. And y'all mirror each other. They were making you mirror them. Look, death magic. Causing endings all in your shit. breakdowns all in your shit. Love spelling, voodooing, death magic and entity attaching. They was lighting your shit up. Lighting your shit up. Whole lot of spell work. Hoping that it was going to pay off for them. It really seemed like they really wanted to run some type of cult or something like that. Like somebody wanted to be some type of ruler or seen as being more superior, the go-to person. And receive some type of money or some shit like that off of that. Again, coming from the absolute wrong place. Like somebody weird as hell. Period. North Node energy. What about this North Node? Just for the sake. Soulmate. Somebody wanted to ascend into their North Node, find the soulmate. They was trying to do it by the book or something like that, though. I don't... Karma, look. Commitment. Sweet dreams, mentally, emotionally unstable, high priestess. Yeah, somebody wanted to sacrifice you in order to get their stability so that they could step into their North Node. It's really like he was trying to help a demon graduate the underworld. But in order for them to graduate, they had to, again, swap like identities with you or something like that. They needed you to be them and they wanted to be you type shit. Some real life fake it till you make it type shit. Throw you off. I kid you not. Look, mentally, emotionally unstable when it comes to this high priestess energy with this love spell. That shit backfiring on them. It's something about your faith, your devotion. Your knowing. Still, yeah, nah. That shit ain't work. Yeah. They wanted you to abandon your post for love, though, or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, shit. Love them more than you love yourself, and therefore sacrifice yourself. Do anything that they say. You know what I mean? Let them puppet master you. You know? And, yeah, no, that wasn't gonna fucking work. Because, again, they could be in whatever incubus energy they want to be in, but you damn sure ain't no succubus. Like, I don't get however you try to rearrange it, baby. You going to have to get somebody that match your energy, and that simply just ain't the fuck me. And it's given once upon a time, you may have thought that it was you, you know what I mean? But then somewhere along the line, shit, you woke up. You grew up. And goddamn it, you went on about your business. You allowed that person to stay wherever the hell it was that they had been at for however long, doing whatever it was that they was doing. They seemed to be comfortable with that shit, so have at it. You know what I mean? Yeah, so I don't know. You know what I mean? There's a lot of shit going on, Leo, but okay. You know, shit, that was your read. All right.